to another episode of ELA with Miss A. So now you're ready, right? We already created our drafts and then we revised, okay? And then we edited. Now, you're here because you think you're already ready. Already to publish your work. You are satisfied already. Okay, so once you've gone over your work very carefully, which is in the editing, right? Okay, you use your checklist and had others read it. You decided already you're ready to publish. So now you're gonna choose how to publish your work. This one can be very fun. Okay, so you can actually publish it electronically, which is wherein we can share it to more readers, right? Okay, or through paper. So choosing how to publish your work can be very fun and gives you a chance to show your creative side. Of course, if you are publishing your work to submit to me, okay, or to a teacher, okay, or a writing contest, or to be published through a specific space or website, like Story Jumper, because we're gonna use Story Jumper a lot of time. Okay, you must be sure to follow those directions very carefully. Okay, so the directions will be given. Like for example, I ask you to submit it via Edmodo. Okay, I might ask you to use the Word. Okay, Word, MS Word, or I can even ask you to submit it via Story Jumper. Like for our short stories, our narrative, we're gonna submit it via Story Jumper. I'm gonna give you a separate video, okay, on how to use Story Jumper. Okay, this is a very fun app, okay, wherein you can publish your work. So, for example, some guidelines may require you to use specific size of a font or letter size, okay, or how much space to leave around your writing, which we call margin. Okay, so and how many words you should write. So for your first writing assignment, which is a narrative writing, okay, so it's like a biographical narrative. I'm requiring you to have at least, but you can go over this one, 150 words. Okay, so if you're writing for fun, you can really get creative. You can type it in an old-fashioned typewriter, okay, or write it in cursive or print. Use colorful ink, draw pictures, or use fancy paper, or maybe even paper that you dye or you color. So it depends, okay? So always look for the instruction. For publishing, there will be an instruction for that one, okay? You can also put it in a binder or use a hole punch and yarn to bind the pages together. Okay, you can write a letter and mail it to a friend or a family member. You can also purchase a wide variety of notebooks, but for us, we're using our Writer's Workshop folder, right? The Writer's Workshop folder should contain all our writing activities, from brainstorming up to the final draft, okay? Now, one great way to publish your work is to submit it to a child writing site like our the website we're using, StoryJump, okay? So a magazine rated, this is a magazine type or a book type, okay, website wherein you can put pictures already, okay. So with all this, there are actually a lot of websites that we can use for publishing, okay. Just want to make it clear that in every assignment for publication, for publishing, I'm going to give you an instruction. Okay, going from a blank page to a published piece of writing is very satisfying. Okay, with all those step by step work that we did, it's gonna be very satisfying for you, knowing that there are steps that we can take. It makes us it makes the writing process a lot easier, and now you're like you are more sure, right? That I'm doing it the right way because I'm doing it step by step, systematically. Okay, so see, now once you know how to publish, you can publish it. Don't forget, what is important here in the publishing stage is to follow the instruction of the teacher on how to publish it. Okay, So that's it. So let's try to recall the 5K stages in the writing process again. Imagine we finished all this. First is the pre-writing or the planning. Second is the drafting. Third, revising. Fourth, editing. And finally, publishing. Okay? So I think I can already tell you job well done. Okay? For doing all your step-by-step writing activity. Okay, so that's it. I'll see you again in another episode of ELA with Miss A. Always stay safe and be healthy.